The 11th annual Patte Awards for Theater Excellence is made possible through the generosity of our sponsors. Union Bank of California, JM Digital Works, Jazzercise, Viejas Band of Kumeyaay Indians, Community Projects Grant from County Supervisor Pam Slater-Price, Channel 4, San Diego, KSDS Jazz 88, and a grant from the Shiley Awards in Health, Education, and the Arts through the continued generosity of Donald and Darlene Shiley, longtime supporters of the Patte Awards. Welcome to the 11th annual Patte Awards for Theater Excellence, starring your host, Emmy Award-winning theater critic, the diva of drama, the voice of theater in San Diego, and this year's winner of the Malashok Thinks You Can Dance Waltz competition, Pat Launer.
Come on, baby, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz.
I could have danced all night, but instead I think I'll whip up a little pate. So now, let's get this joint jumpin'.
They have a new expression along the Harlem way.
That tells you when a party
Yeah, baby.
is 10 times more than gay.
To say that things are jumping leaves not a single doubt.
That everything is in full swing when you hear somebody shout. It is.
This joint is jumping. It's really jumping.
Come in, cats, and check those hats. I mean, this joint is jumping.
The piano stomping.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The dance is bumping. This spot is more than hot. In fact, the joint is jumping.
Check your weapons at the door now. Be sure to pay your quota. Burn your lover on the floor. Grab any old body's daughter.
The roof is rocking. Your neighbors knocking.
We're all bummed.
When the wagon comes.
I mean, this joint is jumping.
Oh, let it be. Oh, that's it, Daddy. Woo!
yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Woo! Oh, sookie now. Woo! Oh, Pat sure knows how to throw a punch. Yeah. Woo! Oh. Oh, love me, Daddy, love me. Woo! That's it.
This joint is jumping.
It's really jumping.
Every mole is on his toes. I mean, this joint is jumping.
Uh-oh, no time for talking.
this place is walking.
I got bail if we go to jail. I mean, this joint is jumping.
Woo-hoo. That's it.
Don't give your right name.
No.
Well, did that get you in the mood? I hope you are ready to rock and roll. Now, I don't want to just give you a song and dance. I want to tell you exactly how we got here tonight. 11 years ago, I decided that I wanted to give something back to the mega talented people who bring so much joy into my life, creating an age-old art form that excites, enlightens, energizes, and engages me 200 times a year. That's how many plays I saw in 2007. The Pattes started small, just a wild idea in my home office. Pretty soon it became a little party, and then a larger party, and then a TV show, And now it's bigger and better and more exciting than ever, and I am so very grateful for all of your support. Now, every year, to really kick off the evening, I like to pay a little poetic tribute to all the Patte winning productions. So herewith is my little doggerel retrospective applauding the best of the best in San Diego theater in 2007. On stage in '07, monsters made the scene. From vampires to murderers to a zombie teen.
Dude.
There was illness and torture and witches in New York. Lovers and losers and a high school dork. 200 plays made my poor head spin. It was hard to choose which ones would win. I shunned Angelinos, New Yorkers, Las Vegans, 'cause this award's strictly for San Diegans. And all those wonderfully monstrous plays haunted my nights, tortured my days. The only way I could exorcise them was to give them pate and recognize them. So, here's my annual poetic praise for each of this year's Patte-winning plays. It was a dark and stormy night. Dracula entered and gave me a fright. He kissed the kids, Electra and Medea, and said with some wit, "It's been fun to see ya." He gave me the treatment. He set me to worrying. I knew that he'd soon be off bun-burying. Hanging with punks, chewing peyote at the 5 and dime with Don Quixote. Tilting at windmills, eating s'mores, pushing St. Nick through communicating doors, starting magic fires without a qualm, taking 3 sisters to the zombie prom, where a math queen and a drag queen would tag along, singing torch songs and a sailor's song. And 100 birds would ominously fly over a cowboy and a samurai. Then Desire Under the Elms would deftly impart the need to commit some crimes of the heart. The long Christmas ride home would stir apprehension, and he'd ask young Farnsworth for a new invention that would broadcast widely to all his fellow man that he was crumpin' with the yellow man. With bell, book, and candle, I trundled off to bed, but these visions kept swirling around in my head, and the only thing that would chase them away was to dress up and give them a taste of pate.